Hey, my name is Rebecca Williams, and I am an Emerald Ambassador, and I live in Birmingham, Alabama. Our topic today is overcoming obstacles and coming out on top. I just want to share with you a little bit about my journey, and hopefully, you will find this inspiring. Maybe it's something you can connect with. I joined almost, 19 months ago. My friend Julia Carty had started with Plexus, and I saw her posting, and a little bit of a backstory there is, a couple of months before she started posting, I had gone to my primary care physician suffering with chronic fatigue. I had joint pain. I was tired all the time. And I told my doctor, I was like, look, if this is what motherhood is about, I need to know. I didn't anticipate that I would be so tired and feel so terrible. And I had two children at the time, and she was a friend of mine, and she was pretty concerned. And she said, Rebecca, I think you have an autoimmune issue going on. She's like, let's check your labs, and we won't label you with anything, but let's just see before I tell you what I'm thinking. So they drew 8 vials of blood, and the blood work came back clear, which was a blessing. It was a complete blessing, but it didn't answer why I felt so terrible. So fast forward, and that's when I saw Julia posting. I'd gone to college with Julia, and I trusted Julia, and I thought, hey, what do I have to lose? I'll try these products, and if they don't work, I'll get my money back. If they do work, great. So I started taking the products, and honestly, from the beginning, I really didn't feel a difference the first 2 weeks. And after week 2, between week 2 and week 3, I went through die-off symptoms. My face was broken out. I had a headache, and I thought, okay, well, here we go. But after week 3, it was amazing. It was the best I'd ever felt. I was so excited, and I thought, I've got to do this. I absolutely have to share this with everyone. So I met Andrea and Julia for lunch at Chick-fil-A, and we got to talking about the business, and Andrea was telling me how successful she was. And I had just come in a suit, all dressed up for work, and there she was with her children making more than I was making in corporate America. And I thought, okay, well, definitely. I definitely need to do this. So I was very excited about the opportunity. I went home. I told my husband, we've got to do this. I called all of my family members. My father was my first ambassador. So my family really supported me, and I was like, okay, this is great. So I started posting on Facebook, and things went wonderfully. Those first few weeks, it was great. I made the leaders board right out of the gate for the most preferred customers, which I didn't even know what it was. I called Julia. I was like, is the leaders board like just our team? Is that all the Plex? I was like, I had no clue. All I knew is that I was excited, and I was sharing, and things were going well. Well, so fast forward a little bit from that, I signed November 23rd of 2014, and on December 23rd of 2014, my father was diagnosed with terminal cancer. We thought he had the flu, and he wasn't getting better, and we got the call that he had acute myeloid leukemia. So you can imagine, I was still working full-time. Actually, I still am working full-time. I had 2 children, and I find out that my father is dying. So it really just hit me hard. I was like, how am I supposed to work this business when, my parents moved to Birmingham, and they stayed at the Hope Lodge, and, I was spending every free moment going to see my dad. And then, had insult to injury, I got pregnant a month later. So here I was, a brand new ambassador. I wasn't even silver, and life was just coming at me, just nonstop. And it was a lot of turns that I was not anticipating. So I kept with it. I kept posting, though that was the only thing I could do there for a little while, just holding on by a thread. And I wanted to keep posting because I wanted to show the world I had not quit, although there were days that I would lay in the bed with my father telling him goodbye because he ended up dying 8 short months later. And I just thought, I can't do any. I was paralyzed by just the emotion. And so I would continue to load my buffer, and I would continue to reach out when I could. So what I'm telling you is that life is going to come, and life is going to hit you in the face, and there are going to be obstacles. And this is not a lottery ticket. However, if you can push through and keep going and not give up and not throw the towel in, it is worth it. It is completely worth it. 19 months after I signed up, I went Emerald. 19 months. That is absolutely no time. Now, when I first got started, I would see other people ranking up very quickly, and I was thinking, I'm not doing that. They're so much farther ahead of me. And Julia would encourage me and say, do not compare yourself to others. You know, things that were going on in my life were not what other people were dealing with. Other people may not have been working. And it was paralyzing, not only what the situations I was facing, but also seeing people rank up. And I wanted to throw the towel in. I wanted to say, well, it's not working for me. It's working for them. It's not working for me. But I kept going. And it's easy. It's so easy to quit when life isn't going your way. It's easy to quit when you're not going fast goal, when you're not signing up 20 people a day. Let me tell you, my goal is to sign up 3 people every month. And I don't do that every single month always, but I try. I always try to sign up 3 people. Like last month, I signed up 2. Well, that's great that I'm still adding. So I just think a lot of times we look at other people and you see someone that's running to Emerald, Sapphire, Diamond, and the grass is always greener on the other side. Oh, well, they were the first person to share it, or, oh, well, they just have a great network, or, you know, it's always just easy to think that things come easier to other people. And I just want you to know that there are a few key things that I want you to take away from this. I want you to remember, no matter what life throws at you, don't give up. Do not compare yourself to others. This is your journey. This is your life. God has brought this to you for a reason. And I even say now, I don't know if he brought this to me for all the blessings that the business is bringing, the financial blessings. I hardly believe that. I believe it's from the amazing people that he has brought me to surround me, to encourage me. You know, after I lost my father, I wanted to crawl in the hole. I did. And then I lost my daddy, and 3 weeks later I birthed a child. I really didn't want to come back out of that hole. But you know what? My team needed me. The wonderful people on my team graciously nudged me and encouraged me to keep going, and have continued. You know, he's only been gone since August, and I still have days where, you know, I get overwhelmed, but my Plexus family has been the number one people in my corner, supporting me and encouraging me. So don't give up. A couple other things I want you to remember is, no matter where you are in this journey, be excited. Excitement is contagious. I want you to be all in. I want you to know, I want you to believe to your core that you can do this. I want you to believe in yourself. Another thing about Plexus, I truly believe, is you learn so much about yourself. I'm an outgoing person, and I appear very self-confident to a lot of people, but the truth is I'm very insecure, and I've learned so much about myself. You know, there are always going to be haters in this business. There are always going to be people that doubt that you can do it. I just learned the other day, talking to a friend, that we have a friend that, when I told her a year ago, yeah, I want to go, I'm just signed up with Plexus. My goal is to go Emerald, and, you know, an Emerald makes on average $120,000 a year. She left, my friend left that day and called one of my other friends and was like, do you know that Rebecca thinks she can do this with Plexus? And guys, that hurts. It hurts when people, you know, don't believe you can do it, or think that this is something to to take light that this is a scam or that you can't be successful in this business, those things hurt and those things are real, and people, can really affect you. And so what I've had to learn is to believe in myself and to be proud of myself and to be confident. And so I can challenge you. Believe in yourself. Know that you can. Be confident. Be proud. You are changing lives. We are able to help people get their health back, to help children, help mamas give the best, daddies give the best of themselves back to their family. We are making a difference, and that is what this is all about. So be excited, be all in, believe in yourself, be consistent. Like I said, life's going to come. The rain is going to come. But you know what? Be ready. Be prepared. Load your buffer to make posts each week. Like I said, there are going to be people that don't believe in you and that are waiting to see you fail. And so load your buffer. Be prepared. Take a little time each week, say Sunday afternoon. Go ahead and set aside time. Write out who you're going to contact that week. Make your post ready for that week. And be ready. Like on my calendar, I have all my customers' dates on my calendar so that I know, okay, I want to follow up with my preferred customers a week before their auto ship because I want to know, if they're still loving the products. I want to talk to them about possibly purchasing wholesale. If they're not exactly loving their regimen, I want to adjust that for them. So being prepared will help you fit this business in the nooks and crannies. I know there are a ton of us that are still working, and you can do it. I'm a licensed insurance rep. I have a book of business with 1,300 groups in it. I have a lot on my plate, but I can do it and I have 3 children at home and a husband. And so if I can do it, you can do it. But it's all about being prepared, not reinventing the wheel, and use these resources that your team gives you. Save things. Don't reinvent the wheel. Another thing is follow up. If you talk to people on my team, the number one thing they'll tell you is that I followed up. Now, there's a line where some people are like, oh, am I driving them crazy? Listen, you have to think about where you were before you started Plexus. Life was busy. You didn't know how great these products were. So one of my friends, Lindsay, she told me, oh, I'm going to take these products and take them to my doctor and let them see the ingredients list. So she told me the day she was going to take them to the doctor. So I followed up. Hey, did you go to your doctor today? What'd they say? And she said that I continued to, hey, what'd the doctor say? And she thought, I'm not going to do this. But because I continued to ask and encourage her and push her, she felt obligated to follow through with what she told me she was going to do. And she's rocking the business. She's on the verge of turning Ruby. And we see Emerald in her future. And so I just challenge you to be consistent and follow up, because the fortune is truly in the follow up. So I just want to leave you today with a few encouraging things. Just remember that the grass is not greener on the other side. It may always appear that other people are ranking up faster or maybe working their business better, or don't. The devil is here to steal, kill, and destroy, and he wants us to believe those things. But believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. Know that this opportunity was given to you for a reason, and just pray for your business. Pray God will give you those people. Another thing when I got started was, some women that I went after, that I recruited, that I wanted on my team, they went on other teams and they ranked up fast, and I had to sit back and watch them rank fast, and they're doing phenomenal in the business, and I could sit back and woe is me, and I didn't get them, and I'd never be successful. But if I had done that, I wouldn't have been successful. But instead, there are a ton of people in this world, and there are reasons that those people were not on my team. And so instead I kept going and kept searching. So I know a lot of you are in markets where maybe, your friends may get someone that you wanted. Just know that that's okay, and God's going to put those people on your team that should be on your team. So I hope that you found this encouraging. I hope that you have an awesome day. And if I ever can be of any help to you, don't hesitate to reach out.